How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Preparing for God Wars Dungeon 3. In the last episode, we ended on a Telos streak that I didn't show you the drop. Now, that is going to be something that I do come back and do later on in the video. However, after that one drop, I did actually stop doing Telos for a while and did quite a lot of other stuff that I wanted to and had to do before moving on to other stuff in the game as well. So to stick to the order that I actually did things in, let's jump into the quests that I actually went and did straight away after this. I told you guys that in this video I would do my best to get the Dominion Mines quest done and see if I can get my hands on those mines. So let's see what quests I did actually get done. Of course, guys, if you enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like on it, and also do subscribe if you're new and you find that you're enjoying this. If you haven't seen episode 2 yet, then I highly suggest that you go back and watch that. I'll put a link to that in the very top of the description of this video, as that will just allow you to understand where we're at in terms of quests and what we've been doing, and of course it'll just make more sense for you that way. So continuing on from the quests that we still had left to do, we had 5 left in total that we did have to get done, and these quests were Royal Trouble, Glorious Memories, Blood Runs Deep, Quiet Before the Storm, and Avoid Dance. Now, these were not too bad, to be honest. There was a couple that took quite a long time to do. However, as I mentioned in the last episode, the puzzles in these quests are insanely annoying. I am so bad at doing puzzles. There's things where you have to do like a slide along thing, and it takes me so long to figure it out. Anyway, eventually I accidentally got it done, and that now is all of the quests that I had to do for requirements for Dominion Mines completed. So now we need to head off to the Dominion Tower and get our mines. So, to be honest, there's not all that much to say about getting the Dominion Mines from the tower. It's just basically doing the special challenges, which is the quest bosses that you've unlocked, but in kind of a unique way. For example, I had to fight 10 of the evil chickens at once. I had to do stuff without any weapons, so using explosives to blow up all the people, and you just have to do loads of different things in a weird way to finally get through the challenges, which is meant to be a bit more difficult, but isn't really that difficult at all. And once you've done that, you get your Dominion Mines unlocked. I already had the kill count, I already had those bosses because I'd got the dread nips at some point, and I've been back plenty of times to stock up on those, so I had to get more kills. So all we had to do is get these challenges done, and now finally we do have our Dominion Mines. Now, of course, I got these so I could do AOD and also ED1. I would say ED1 is probably the main place that I wanted to go with this, so let's head there now and see how these work, see if we can improve our time. I think last time it was ridiculous. It had taken like 16 minutes or something, 4 or 5 rotations to get through the crystals and finish Seriyu off, which really isn't that good. So hopefully with these now we can improve our time a lot, and hopefully we can even eventually learn to do more than 1 kill per hour. This is the first kill going to do ED1 with the new mines, and of course it is going to be sped up for you to be able to see exactly sort of what happens without wasting a hell of a lot of time. Basically, in the past when I did ED1, I could get through and I could finish it off. However, it would take me so long to actually kill off Seriyu that it wasn't really worth doing. I would end up spending maybe about 18 minutes even sometimes just to get through and do it. I couldn't kill off the crystals in 1 rotation, and of course everyone was saying you need Dominion Mines to help you out, it will help out a lot. So we went and did it. We got our mines, and it's time to find out exactly how this went. Not only that though, there was a few issues along the way through this dungeon. For example, the first boss I hated, and I still kind of hate this first boss. I used to die over and over and over again. It was not fun at all, and in the last video I did mention that when I did my ED1 run in there, it just I died so many times. By the time I got to the end of the dungeon, I made no profit. I'm pretty sure I lost money just on deaths because I didn't have a Ring of Death equipped, all of that good stuff. However, actually went not too bad this time. I think now that I've had a bit of practice, and I've also been and done a elite chest run with General, and that obviously gave me a little bit more practice as well, I feel like this boss just isn't that difficult anymore. So now that I just need to work on my DPS, I can get through this boss without dying, and I can work on getting past these bosses without too much issue. The big focus is just basically going to be doing Seriyu. So let's get through this dungeon, reach Seriyu, and see how that kill goes, and see if these mines do make that much of a difference. So 13 minutes and 40 seconds, nothing to be proud of. However, it was a new record and it was a lot better. Also, I didn't have a clue how these mines worked. I was walking up to the crystals and placing it on one square away when actually you could put it a couple of squares away and it's really not a problem, it still works. So that would have saved me some time, I suppose. However, my DPS really wasn't on check. But the next kill, we did manage to cut that down to 10 minutes, which of course still isn't absolutely perfect. It's still probably twice as long as I want to be doing here, but it is a step in the right direction. This is, bear in mind, like my 6th Seriyu solo kill, so I really don't have much experience here, and it is something that I will have to work on just to get a little bit better. I think with experience and a bit more time invested into this boss, I should definitely be on the right path to reducing my time down to maybe, let's set a goal for 7 minutes in the near future, and then after that maybe we can look at getting a staff and be able to 4-tick and stuff and getting that down to the around about 6-minute mark. So that's not too bad, I'm happy with that, and I should technically be able to do 2 runs per hour now. So let's go ahead and see if we can get some money from this boss and hopefully get a lot better at it along the way. So at the end of all that, we ended up with around about 7.5 mil in our chest, and we did end up getting another 47 mil just from the scales and the onyx dust that I did get from the bosses. Now that wasn't even that many kills. I think it was like 2 hours, maybe just over 2 hours of work, and we've made nearly 60 mil. That is absolutely insane, and I have definitely got a new, probably favorite money making method in this game. So Telos has some competition, but speaking of Telos, we actually need to go there now and finally finish off that streak and see how that actually went. Oh crap, that's my second orb. That's literally the second green orb that I've had. So this is starting off a new orb set. Oh, it wasn't on stream though. Of course it wasn't going to be on stream, but 13 kill streak, 161% enrage. I literally cannot complain. That is absolutely awesome. And if I ever needed more motivation to come to Telos, which to be honest I didn't, then that's it. I am probably going to be spending a hell of a lot of time at Telos for the next video now, I suppose, and see if we can finish this off. I doubt I'll get as lucky as I did the first time round, but hey, let's not streak this on. Let's claim the loot and let's do some more Telos. I'm actually buzzing about that. So all in all, Telos was a pretty good choice to do before I ended this video, I think. And I'm glad that we actually came back because getting that orb was absolutely awesome. So you can see here, I've got the orb and I've got some of the loot that we did end up getting in this video. Some of the stuff I didn't actually include in the video as it wasn't really worth showing. Most of this though is from Telos and it is from ED1. So I'm going to go ahead and sell everything off, see how much we have made just from this video altogether, and see what that brings our cash stack to. We should now be able to spend whatever we get from this though onto the next part of gear that we do want to get. So let's sell all of this off, and I'm thinking we're probably going to want to work on melee gear next, or maybe even get a staff. So let me know in the comments what you guys think I should use the money on next, whether you think I should be getting myself a staff, or whether you think I should be working on getting some melee gear together and using that somewhere as well. Let's see what it comes to, and hopefully we've made quite a lot of money. After selling everything off, we have managed to get a cash stack up to 130 mil. That is so good. Considering I probably had maybe like 20 or 30 mil to begin this video with, we have made so much money in this video, and it's absolutely awesome. Not only have we made loads of money, we've also gotten quite a bit better at ED1, and we are in a place where we can practice that and try and push our times down to the goal that I said of 7 minutes. And of course, now we've got plenty of money that we can invest into other stuff as well, seeing as I already have supplies for bosses saved up in the bank. So, like I said, let me know in the comments what you think I should be spending this money on, whether I should save it for something specific, or where you think I should be aiming to go towards now that my mage gear is pretty decent, to be fair. However, this is going to be the end of this episode. We got quite a lot done. We've unlocked aluminium mines finally. We got quite a lot faster at ED1 with the mines. We have a lot of work to do to come down to the target that we do want, but we'll definitely get there at some point. And finally, we got another orb at Telos. So that's another set started, and that should lead us into a massive cash jump if we can get that finished pretty soon. Anyway, I am going to end this video here, like I said. Comment below to let me know what you think I should be spending the money on, as I mentioned before. And of course, if you did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like on it. And if you are new and you're enjoying this series, do subscribe, as I'm trying to get these out a lot quicker than I did in the past. Anyway, guys, I really appreciate you all watching. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later, guys. Bye. Oh, also, thank you so much to Andy V for being my first channel membership subscriber. Really appreciate it. Thanks a lot to you, dude. If anyone else is interested in seeing what perks you do get from this, there's a join button just next to the subscribe button down below, and there is quite a few little perks that you could get from that.